Watch this video and then tell me we don't have a problem. South Africans, you are not angry enough.
Speaking to Auntie Slim.
Auntie Slim, Auntie Slim.
What is the solution?
The solution is to end the pollution. That's the solution.
Okay, how?
Simply by unifying, no more jokes, simply by unifying white people around a political will. That political will would consist of expressing publicly that we want to have our own country back. That's where it starts. It's an incremental thing. We all know how it ends.
How does it end?
It ends with us mobilizing people behind that political will.
Okay, so your political will is to start a country. Where would this country be?
In South Africa.
Where
Are
in
you
South
saying?
Africa?
Are you trying to make the argument that South Africa does not belong to the white man?
I'm asking merely where this country will be.
Well, it's very simple.
Well, if you want a better description, it seems you have no imagination or comprehension.
Okay, well, don't spell it out to me then, but we all know what you mean. Waar in Suid-Afrika sal hierdie volksstaat wees? Is dit die hele Suid-Afrika?
The whole South Africa, yes.
Bly dit Suidwes in?
I think eventually we should claim all the way to Egypt.
Okay. Mag ek vra hoekom? Hoekom wil jy die hele Afrika oorneem?
Because races are competing against each other, and it's only natural for me to want my race to win as much as possible. Same way one would want one's own home team to win as many matches as possible.
I'm sorry, you guys are racist. That's pretty fucking despicable.
Yes, we are racist.
Yes, we are. And see, we find people who are not racist quite despicable. So you see, we all have opinions.
One of the people on the lives has almost 15,000 followers. Just come listen to this.
Welcome. Today we are
Come.
at the Hartbeespoortdam in the Transvaal province. Now, it is often said that South Africa was built on the backs of black labor. And we are here to challenge this false narrative today and to show you the magnificence of European architecture and infrastructure.
I like it when you... let's try that again. I like it when you provoke the natives. Let's watch. You will watch. You'll continue to watch. You will probably die of old age before you do something. Nothing will happen because, you see, you are a coward. You'll never commit to an armed struggle as you threaten us with, because you and your kind are cowards that will only commit these heinous acts against defenseless women and children or elderly people that are isolated. But you see, if by some miracle you do muster the courage or the logistic capability of doing something like that, oh man, let's just say there are many, many white men that are dreaming and yearning for that day. So go ahead, make our day. Freedom for the white.
Has the minority of white South Africans living in South Africa still not realized that times have changed drastically, and there might never be going back to apartheid again in South Africa? Wait, but is that true? Is it possible that South Africa might be turned upside down one day when whites finally get the western part of South Africa turned into an independent cape, exclusively for the white people? Many say it will never happen, but the truth is it's in the works. Who is going to stop it, since the current democratic government has not called anyone to order for even suggesting it? It would appear now that more young people on both ends of the spectrum are taking a stand and speaking out against some racist elements that are hindrance to democratic prosperity.
I'm so done being nice. I am actually shaking the way I'm angry. I'm just gonna say it like it is. Where is your rage? Where is your anger? Why are people not having these conversations? Why is it that so many people are focused on everything that's not important except these conversations? Why has nobody done anything about this? How is it that this man already has been able to accumulate such a large platform? These people feel so comfortable because you do nothing. They could go on a live and show the world how free they are to say these things. They literally called for segregation, another apartheid system, on their live. Listen carefully. And they did it on a live, so comfortable, knowing that you would do nothing. Because you do nothing. You support content creators that send our women off to Russia to be trafficked, but you don't support the creators and people trying to make a difference. You do nothing. You can't even do the bare minimum of getting the message out there. Don't you ever tell me it's not about race. Don't you ever tell me this conversation is not important. Don't you ever tell me we don't have a problem in this country. Do you think that the situation in Gaza happened overnight? Do you think that war started overnight? It starts here with these people calling for action to create a new dreamland for these racists. They are building division. Go and watch that man's platform and look at his videos, and then you tell me we don't have a problem. I'm telling you, we cannot have this tolerated. We have laws against this kind of hate speech. This is more than inciting violence. This is despicable. And if you do nothing, you are equally as despicable. You are the problem. And I'm talking to you, white South Africans as well, the ones that claim to be allies, the ones that claim to want unity, the ones that claim that there is no problem. If you turn a blind eye just because these people are white, you are part of the problem. And you disgusting, filthy racist, how dare you? You have so much audacity even thinking you can be racist, because when apartheid ended, people of color didn't ask for any repercussions. You had the TRC. That was it. There were no repercussions. We didn't take the land back. We actually have a white genocide that y'all claim exists in South Africa. We didn't do any of that. No. You just got a slap on the wrist. Stand in front of the TRC and just apologize. Just tell your truth and be sorry so that we can move forward together. But no, I argue that may have been a problem, because when apartheid ended, you felt like the victim. You felt like, oh, now I have to live with black people, people of color. Now I have to live with them. You felt like the tragedy fell on you. You felt like you were the ones that wrong was done to. And the problem with people like you is that you come from family members that were never sorry, that felt like a harm was done to them when apartheid ended, that long for the days of apartheid. And if we as South Africans don't hold these people accountable, this infection will continue to spread.
What do you think? Has South Africa gone far enough to shut the racist voices of hate in the country? Shouldn't the racist element still have a voice though, since South Africa is a democracy with free speech enshrined in the Constitution? Do white South Africans really still hold any semblance of power in the country? It appears they do in many fields indeed. What then is the problem?
Outside campus, the Front National Party and AfriForum pledged to protect and support Afrikaans-speaking students on campus.
Every language that can be taught in South Africa, because they do it, politicize the whole thing now and trample on minorities in South Africa like Afrikaans-speaking people, and we believe that minority groups also have a right to be taught in their own language like Afrikaans.
No politics is going to take away Afrikaans, right? So nobody's going to stop this. This is where this is our land, this is South African land. All right, so Afrikaans sal nooit doodgaan nie. Afrikaans sal staan!